morning. Sorry I'm a wee bit later on today, but actually it's a good afternoon now here in the UK. So I'm a wee bit later on today, but I'm here now. So I've got a few bits cut out because it just helps me. So we're on day 15 of the Gummiapan Advent Calendar. And this is what was in the pocket today. I'm not sure what you would call that. It's just a kind of aperture of some kind, a sort of jagged aperture. So I've gone ahead and I've cut it out in gold card already. That's not the way it goes, but anyway. And I've also cut out the die cuts from day 6, which was the Santa hats. So I've cut them out twice and I'm going to colour them in. So pop that up there. So I've got my normal square of linen base, which is 6 by 6. I may cut that, I may just leave it, I'm not sure yet, but I always like to start with that. So as I say, I did cut out one already, but when I was cutting it, I broke it. But I may use that as a layer up. So I've just cut this out in gold, matte gold mirror card. And then I just need to release very carefully all the way around here to the next wee piece. So just very carefully, because there is very narrow thin areas, and it just needs a bit of care going around. So what I thought I'd do was I'd have this as a middle, this in the middle of my card, and I'd have the Santa hats going around it, and I'd have a sentiment in the middle of this aperture at the back. So nothing too, it shouldn't take too long anyway, hopefully. Just going around very, very gently, because these bits are so very thin. This was the bit I think I cut off the last time. Very thin. There we go, managed it this time. Good. So I probably will use that, I'm not sure though, so we'll see. So what I thought was, yeah, that in the middle kind of thing, all the hats going around. And yeah, I might actually cut it into this card as well. So if I pop it on here, I'm just sure the card is the right way around, because the first, oh see, I had it that, the first card I did it the wrong way around. So it was totally the wrong way around. So what I might do is I might cut that into the card and then layer this piece on top. Let's just cut this out. So I've got it roughly in the middle, I would say. My card front, roughly. And then we can just cut that out. Fine. So there we go. That bit. So it doesn't cut right through, it cuts into the middle. A bit leaves the aperture. It does cut through in that way in the middle part. So pop that to the side, and then what I could do is just find the areas that I need to on here and just pop that on top, and it just gives it a bit of strength behind the gold, because the gold's quite flimsy. So what I'll do is I'll just pop this on with some glue, and I'll just pop it onto here with wee dots here and there. Oh, I don't want it on the underneath, so just get a few wee bits there, a couple of bits. There we go, and then find where it actually goes. So I think it goes this way. Probably put far too much glue on it. So I could have done that with the other glue. Never mind. I'll just move it into place. Get it in place. We're okay. Can always go around with my glue rubber after, and when the glue's dry I've got a glue rubber, and that usually gets rid of any of the marks that are left. So we'll leave that like that for the moment, and then I'll go ahead and colour in these. Pop this out the way, and then we can chop them up and pop it around it. And actually what I could do before I do that is just stamp that piece of card that's going to go at the back of this. When I find a piece suitable. That's too small. I've got lots of scraps here. Let's see, will that work? Yes, that will work. So I've got just a Christmas verse out of one of my Stampin' Up ones. I can just pop on. Let's just put this one, may your season be merry and bright. I'm going to pop on. So just need to clean all my blocks. They're not very nice. So I think I'm going to use my embossing, but I don't have my heat tool. Well, I do have my heat tool, but I don't have my other tool. My embossing powder is on the table. So let's just look for something in here, in this box of inks. It's falling apart. Well, falling down. So gold, red, and what would be nice? Maybe I'll just do it in the green. So I'm just looking for a green. I do have a green in the Versa Clearance somewhere. Don't see it though. Goodness me. Right, let me just use the Forest Moss, or the Pine Needles actually, in green, just for a wee change. And then we can just pop that round the back. I just want to check that that actually will be seen. Yes, that's fine. So I'm just going to get my stamping foam I like to use. Just gives you a better pressure when you're stamping down onto, when you're stamping your stamp down onto the piece of paper, or whatever it is you're stamping it onto. So just pop that there. Oh, it's upside down. And I'll just give it a few seconds to transfer. And then that can go behind here. So pop that to the side. I'll just wipe that stamp off and pop it up the back here. Now let's just start colouring in our Santa hats. lines over, and I've got this go to here. Never mind. Right, so I don't need that now, but I do need a scrap of paper somewhere. Here it is. I had it. I'll just do it on this side. So I mean, mind you, I'm leaving it in there, but I'll just pop it over the top just in case it decides to go underneath. So I've cut out 2 of these with the die cut onto linen paper, just so it gives it a wee bit of a texture. So I'm just going to go in to do the hats with the red, scarlet red, and the, I think it's called vermilion. So let's just see it. That's that one, and that's that one, which is a bit darker. So I'm just going to go over some of these creases. Might actually use the fine end for that. So where it's got cuts that are more embossed, just putting the no, was that the dark? Yeah, that was the darker one. So just so that it just gives it a little bit of being more 3D, I'd say. So I'll bring you down slightly so you can see what I'm doing. There we go, and then we can push the camera back up after. But sometimes it's quite nice just to actually see quite clearly what's going on. There we go. So that's that one. Now I do need to be a bit careful with the whites at the bottom and the bobble at the top. So I'm just going over this now in the other colour. Just being very careful around the edge here. Always go over that with the fine tip. I don't know if that's the right colour. It's different this time. Anyway. This is a clever way of doing this. Christine Stokes gave me this idea. Very good tip for doing this, keeping the die cuts in the actual cut of paper that we get in. And that just helps them to, you know, it's easier to colour, definitely is easier to colour. I don't know if I'm seeing that as much that went over that one. That's not so good. Not seeing the darker colour as much, I don't think. I might have to go over it again. Right, and then I'll just go to the very edges of these. I mean, I might not use them all because it's quite a small aperture, really. But we'll see. Might double them up a bit. There's a wee bit there. Alright, let's see if I can maybe slightly make that dark with a wee bit of this. A wee bit, kind of, maybe it was that one that I had in it last time. It just doesn't look like it's made a difference, really. Could be because it's on the linen card, I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. There. Right, so I am going to put a little bit of this on the bottom, just on these bits, just so it gives it a wee bit of movement in the bottom of the hat, so it doesn't look too flat and boring. Same on the pom-pom, the white pom-pom. Right. So, that's a little bit, I'm putting it in. Put these over this way now. Excuse me. Now I have got, which I'll do at the very end, so what I'm going to do now is take this off, take those out. Okay, take these away as well, and I'm going to bring this back in. I'm going to attach that to the back, so probably only need to have a little bit of that on there, and attach that like that, roughly. Okay. So I might just attach that with some foam pads. Right, so let's get some. Right, so let's just put, what I'll do is I'll chop these in half, like that, and I'll pop it around there. So, just popping it around this bit here. And then that, excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. That'll lift that up a wee bit. And then another wee piece here. Just use that bit as well. Probably don't need that amount. Shut that down. That should work. No, probably not going to need all of that. So, I'll just take off a few bits and bobs. Let's see. So, let's turn it round again. And I'll just get it in the right position by it's too high up. A bit lower. There we go. Just up, down. Now. I'll sort that. I will put a piece behind again. I'll put a bigger bit of card behind, which I should have up here somewhere. Just cut a piece out. So so that this can go behind. Oh. So pop that to the side, pop that back in there, get rid of that, pop these up here just now, and cut a piece. We'll cut a piece at 3 by 3, and that should be big enough. There we go. Yep. Actually, instead of doing that, what I might actually do is just chop this off and make this a front panel. Just chop that off at the minute and just make that 5 3/4 squared. And then I can pop that on. Let me see what it's like. Probably need to do it all the way around though. A little bit, very slight bit off there, and so that that's in the middle, because if it's not in the middle it'll look off centre. So, right, let's see what we're like. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll just get another one of my cards, which I have here, and I'll pop that on, and I might pop a wee bit behind it. So that's fine, we'll do that. Just get rid of all these bits and pieces, and I'll just, so what we'll do is I will pop it all up on, let's go a bit of a rip. So I'll pop this all up on foam tape now, so that goes onto the front of my card. So that will be better, much better. Put one there, just get this piece here, and a piece there, and that should work. So, and then I think I will just get a piece of green to put behind. So if that is 5 3/4, I need it to be just 2/8 or 16ths shorter than 6 inches. So it's nearly 15 centimetres, not quite. Let's just see what this will look like and if that will work by going behind. Well, I forgot to pop you back up again, didn't I? Yeah, that should work. It's just a little bit. Right, I'll take you back up because you're a bit too close again. Sorry, people. Right, let's just sort this card together. So, let's just take this off. All this off. Oh, come on. Right, so I'm just going to hover over, just because I know that's only a very tiny little amount. That's fine. Okay, and then I'll just glue this on, and then we can pop this anti-hats round it. Oh. that. I'm going to do it 10th fold. And there should be a very, very tiny little margin around there. Okay, so that's that. And then now we need to just chop these up. Get rid of this mess here. Right, chop these up and stick them down on there. Oh, there's a bit of there. Could just put one on, I suppose. No, that wasn't my initial idea. I'm just going to pop them round like that. So just cutting in between them. Like so, just trying to take any sharp edges away. Yeah, that's got a bit of a sharper edge. So. And let's see. Oh. Probably just two more, maybe. Just away the kind of jaggy edge, making it a bit better. Actually, I could just put that one there. That one could go there, and I've got one more I can put in. So if I put, no, that's fine. I'll just put one more in, and then we'll get them stuck on. Okay. Put that one up there. And put that one down there. Or, yeah, that'll do. Okay. So pop these to the side and we'll just get these stuck down and that will be us done. Where's the tweezers this time? Here they go. If you want tweezers, need a bit of a wash. Right, let's get rid of that. Oh, that's a bit much really. So I'll just put that one there roughly. Always put far too much glue on, don't I? Turn that round. Let's do that one there, the smaller one. Turn it round. I'm just turning it all the way round because it's easier for me to do it like that. Now I think I will add some glossy accents as well to the hats. So I'll do that once I won't do it on the video. I don't think I'll do it after, and I'll be putting up these on my social media so you can have a look if you want to see it with the glossy accents, the finished card. You can go over to my social media pages, which are Handmade by Shirley on Facebook and at handmade_by_Shirley on Instagram. And I think that's me. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you have enjoyed and have not subscribed, I'd be delighted if you would subscribe to my page, and I'll see you again for day 16 tomorrow. Bye for now.